May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly market forecast. Yes, it's coming on Monday. I didn't do it yesterday. I could not do it yesterday because we were expecting a storm here in the state of Georgia, and I work in the field where I have to be on call for these kind of emergencies. Anyway, I couldn't do it yesterday, but you know, sorry. uh, I got it going today though. And I'm glad we waited today because what you want to do on Mondays is let the market kind of tip its hand as to what it may, which way it wants to go, so you can get a bias for, a general bias that you can refer to for the week. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, let's take a look. Now, we're looking at the monthly. We're going to break it down. All right, we're going to do a full top-down analysis. All right, so on the monthly, you could see that the market would peaked over here and just started to move sideways, consolidate, and then we drop down. That's nice. All right, then we move sideways, consolidate, and then we drop down. That's nice, right? But this was a horrible drop. That's that COVID low, and it dropped in a couple of days. I mean, I'm sorry, in a couple of months, 3 months, and it just rammed down below zero, went to like negative $20 per barrel, right? That was just nuts, wasn't it? All right, but what did we do? What we always do. We recovered. The market recovered, all right, past the highs, past the high that caused that low, all right, that pushed from that low. That was the most recent high before the COVID low, and we took that high out. And what did we do? We consolidate. Look at that. All right. Here we go again. Are we on the, if this was a market maker sell model, are we on the other side of the curve now where we might be looking at a market maker buy model? Something to consider, right? So, also, I want you to notice how we are consolidating right now. All right. What do I mean by that? We push down. All right. We have a swing low. Then we make a swing high. We don't take the swing low. We don't take the swing high. We're narrowing. This is a narrowing wedge formation, and it's a squeeze. All right. The market seems to compress in this symmetrical kind of pattern, and when it gets to the end, either it goes up or it goes down. And what tends to happen most frequently is in these squeeze patterns, the market will go down just enough to take out two good lows, two pretty nice lows, right? And take out two nice highs, all right, two important highs, all right, and they'll go up and then sharp down. All right, it's a fake out, some people will call it, or a fake out to the downside and then up. All right, it doesn't take out the full width of this narrowing wedge. Just takes out like the front couple of lows or the front couple of highs. Takes those that liquidity and then pushes to the opposite end. These are the things that I'm considering. Those are the things that are in my mind. If we go to the weekly, we can start to see some things a little clearer. And what I would like to do is concentrate on this leg right here. This is the most recent leg, the last couple of months. All right, this is the weekly time frame now. The last couple of months, we've been heading down low. And let's take a closer look at this, right? What I want you to see is, where is the bearish fair value gaps? There are none. We don't see any here. We don't see any here. We don't see any here, here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold what you got. From this low, we see a fair value gap. From this low to this high. Let's move this over here. All right. From this low to this high, we have a bearish fair value gap. And what do we expect with a bearish fair value gap? darken this a little bit. What do we expect with a bearish fair value gap? We expect price to use it to go lower. All right. We want to see the price use it. So this was last week's ending candle. All right. The last week's candle closed, and you can see how it closed. It didn't take out the previous week close, the previous weekly low. All right. It didn't take out nowhere close to the previous weekly high. It closed inside the range of this candle. This is an inside bar. All right. It also closed as a doji. All right. It's indecisive. That didn't pick a what do you call a trend. It's not trending. It's not continuing lower lows or higher highs or anything. It's just in the middle. All right. Hard to discern which way the market's going to go with one of these. But what we do look at is the fact that it did create this bearish fair value gap. So you expect the next candle to go up there, touch that fair value gap, and then use it for lower prices. That's the expectation. All right. And that's what happened today. You can see this is today's candle right here. And this is driving me nuts. Why does it keep doing it? Oh, I see. All right. I'm sorry. All right. So we have today's candle here still doing it. All right. But price went up into that bearish fair value gap. And you see the wick of respect back down. All right. This is a respect candle. Can we expect the momentum to carry on to lower prices? Expect is a strong word in this case. All right. But what I'm looking for is for that to happen. And I'm looking for price to give me its signature on the lower time frames. Let's go to the daily. All right. Now, the first thing I want you to see is this is that same bearish leg, right? And it's making its way down. It's taking out these liquidity lows, and we are right here looking at this one. All right, we took out this liquidity low. Now this is a daily on the hourly time frame or the 4 hour. This is an actual swing low. Okay, this is the higher time frame swing low. All right, we didn't take out that low yet. If we move all the way over to the left, let me do this. All right, if we move all the way over to the left, you can see we just barely got the white candles low. All right, on the daily, but we didn't take out those other lows. That the lower low. And if we look to the left, if we look to the left here, there are even more lows to take. That's why I have this dollar sign here. I think this is going to be a low resistance liquidity run here, in my opinion, because they're so low to each other. They're relative equal lows, and that's a strong draw on price. So now let's move over here to the most recent days. You can see we are consolidating, but look again, how are we consolidating? All right. Yes, price is moving sideways, but you can see the same kind of pattern developing. All right. It's more obvious on the 4 hour time frame. Can you see what I'm saying? You see how it's narrowing again? We make a low, we make a high, we make another low that doesn't take out that low, we make another high that doesn't take out that high. It starts to squeeze again. All right. And that makes us say, okay, let price tell me what it's going to do before I make a move. All right. But today, again, like I mentioned earlier, we came up into this weekly fair value gap here. All right. And that is for me, that is telling me that price wants to, there's a high probability chance that price wants to go lower. And why would it want to go lower? Look at these lows here. All of these have liquidity pools under them. All right. People who are early in the race. All right. They want to take longs from here. These people are the most happiest because they went high, and then we see the pullback, and then the pull back up. They're thinking, okay, we're still in profit. Yay. This guy came in. Yay, we're in profit. This one says, yay, we're still in profit because it didn't come back and get me out. This one jumps in. All right. What does the market makers like to do? They like to take these people out. All right. Give them a little profit, get them happy, build up all of these this what do you call it, sell side liquidity, and come and sweep all of it, sweeps them all out, takes them all out, and then goes up. All right. That's the move I am looking for right now. So if we go back to the daily, we see we've made contact. You see the respect being shown. This is the newest candle. That'll count for tomorrow. Tomorrow's candle. All right. It's already open. So I'm looking for this high to hold. And on the lower time frames, like on the 4 hour, breaking this low here. Oh, come on. All right. Breaking this. Oh, yeah, I don't have it on there. All right. Breaking this low is great. That would give me more confidence. All right. Because once price breaks this low here, I'm looking for price to come back up inside of this leg that broke that low and use it for lower prices. All right. This one would be aggressive. I'm not jumping in on this one. That's for the aggressive types. For me, this is the low. This is the low here. This one broke this high and this high. All right. To touch that fair value gap. This low is important to me. I think this has because it formed this fair value area fair value, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking for this low to hold. It should be a protected high. If the protective low. If that low does not hold, let me get rid of this. All right. If that low doesn't hold, I'm looking for price to test this area of fair value. I'm looking for price to come back and test that area of fair value here, and this is where I would want to get in. If price continues down from here, like this, I'm looking for price to pull back in there and take it out. Does that make sense? So again, I'm going to put a line here for you. This is the line I want to see broken. I'm going to put an alert on it so that I can get a signal, and we'll see if it breaks that. That is a market structure shift there. If it breaks that, I'm looking for price to come back in here to take a high probability trade to sweep these lows. That makes sense. I hope it does. And if you have any questions, I'm right there for you. I'm right here for you. All right. So just drop a question in the comment section, or drop your own analysis. Maybe you have a different opinion than mine. That's fine too. Just make sure you hit the like button. All right. So you can encourage the algorithm to send more subscribers, send more eyes on this video, so it can help my channel grow. That's all I ask. All right. Thank you for watching the video. I'll check you out in the next one, and may profits be upon you.